Hello, and welcome to your daily dish of celebrity role models. In today's episode, we will be looking at a special bulletin which discusses a recent case study done by two University of Toronto students. This case study looks at the lives of our celebrities and how their many actions and behaviors affect our youth, especially young girls in our society. Many recent case studies have been seen in the media regarding how these actions that these celebrities take affect our youth, especially young girls. Now, whether this be consciously or unconsciously, many are being affected, and it has become evident that this is an issue that must be resolved. In recent events, this can be seen at Gloucester High School, where 18 girls have made a pregnancy pact and become pregnant. We will now head to our correspondent, manvirmid, who is on spot at the high school discussing why there is a sudden trigger of teen pregnancies.
Hello, Mitali. It is alarming the town of Gloucester, as well as many around the country, on what has caused a sudden urge between these girls, some 16 years and younger, to become pregnant and be teen mothers. Here I have with me Jasmine Brown, a close friend of some of the girls. Hopefully she can shed some light on the matter. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi.
So what do you think has caused a sudden urge between your friends to be pregnant?
Well, I think it's a lot of things, really. Like, when I did ask them about it, they said that, they wanted a life plan, they wanted identity for themselves, and they thought that, in Hollywood, with movies like Juno and Knocked Up, nowadays pregnancies are so glamorized that, it doesn't seem as hard as people say it is. So, they want to go through with it, and they want to experience it. And also with, nowadays with Jamie Lynn Spears getting pregnant and the media making it so glamorized and she's always all over everywhere, teens want to experience that themselves. So I think that's all this stuff is what's triggering the pregnancy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Jasmine. There you go. With Hollywood glamorizing teen pregnancies, with celebrities like Jamie Lynn Spears and Sarah Palin's 17-year-old daughter becoming pregnant, pregnancy is now the talk of the town. This has caused young girls in Gloucester and around the nation to be fascinated with pregnancies and being a mother. That's why we have to think of the solution to this problem before the problem gets out of hand. Back to you, Mitali.
Thank you, Manvir. Another issue raised through this case study is of anorexia and many other eating disorders within young girls, caused by and blamed on ultra-thin, super skinny celebrities and catwalk models, and media's portrayal of these aspects as beautiful. Due to this increased pressure for girls to be young, thin, and beautiful, many girls have been admitted to local hospitals for anorexia and many other eating disorders. Girls as young as 9 years old have developed anorexia and have begun treatment in hospitals by the age of 11. We will now go to our correspondent, who is at a hospital where several young girls are admitted for anorexia.
Hello, Mitali. I'm here with Dr. Pete Russell, who was just discussing with me the severity of anorexia cases within his hospital. So, doctor, just how many cases are we talking about here?
We're talking about 49 cases a year, and in my hospital alone we have 400 cases. And it's hard to think that many of the cases are going undiagnosed at the moment. And this is a really bad thing in our growing economy today.
So, what do you think is the average age of these anorexia cases?
Well, average age that we came up with in our surveys is 14 years of age. And 1/3 of these girls do not recover.
So what would you say the cause or the problem here is that causes these girls to become anorexic?
The main problem here is media and the celebrities. The celebrities are they're in this perfect shape and everybody wants to be in that shape, but sometimes they overdo it and they become really anorexic. And this is a growing disease in our community today. And whenever I get my patients, they always say that I want to be like them, or I look up to them and I want to be like them. But that, frankly, they're really just hurting themselves. And this is a growing problem. If this doesn't change in the future, then we will have a lot of problems with our young females.
Thank you, doctor, for your time. Reporting back to you, Mitali.
We all know that teenage girls are media junkies, with some studies showing that they may consume up to 6 to 7 hours of media a day. We also know that a good portion of that media has much sexually visible content, whether that be sexual clothing or sexual behavior. But perhaps what we do not know is that many research studies have shown that teenagers who are exposed to more sexual content in their media are actually more prone to be sexually active in reality. The first recent published study to show that was in the Journal of Adolescent Health. These were just some of the negative effects celebrities' actions play on young teenage girls. However, these shows, magazines, and other forms of media may only go as far as we take them. Thus, if there is a television episode of a sex scene between two underage individuals and the ratings dropped, then maybe the show would take a different route to keep its viewers. But if the ratings skyrocketed, then the episode is guaranteed to have many more such episodes. Same goes for shows such as TMZ and other magazines and websites such as PerezHilton.com, which go on presenting celebrities and their many negative behaviors and actions. However, the reason for all these aspects depicted in the media is you, the viewer, who demand it. Thus, if you don't want your loved ones and to be negatively affected by the splurge and harmful celebrity behavior, then stop paying attention to it. Only then will the media change its route, and celebrities may follow in an effort to keep their fans and their fame alive. This is all for our bulletin today. This is Mitali Trivedi signing off. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.